Hi, welcome back to Outdoor Gear and Skills. For today's video, I wanted to talk about some plastic carabiners that I picked up on Amazon. And these are them. They came in a 15 pack for $9.99. And so they had the typical military green, coyote black, orange and blue. And the first thing that happened when I got these is my wife snagged a blue one so she can throw it on her lunchbox that matches her black and blue colors for United Airlines. So they came with three colors of each, or three of each color, so for a total of 15. And I feel like, it would go without saying, but it probably doesn't, because that's the society that we live in. But these are not made for rock climbing or rappelling or anything like that, right? So if we can just get that out of the way. But I looked at them because my SOG backpack that I have turned into my non-compliant backpack. And when I say non-compliant, I mean TSA non-compliant. So I've got some tools in here, like channel locks, and I've got a crescent wrench, but I've also got a pocket knife and probably a small razor blade, a couple other things. And so I got to the point where I didn't want to keep trying to pull stuff out. I actually got pinched at TSA when I forgot, because I had channel locks and a crescent wrench wrapped up in a t-shirt that I didn't see it, and so it got flagged. Luckily I was able to get through and keep the tools, but I just thought, this is ridiculous. I've got so much stuff here. I've got all these pockets. I don't want to try to remember where stuff is and what's whatever. So this is my non-compliant bag. So this is my road trip bag. I took this to Bend with me a couple of weeks ago when I went mountain biking. I take it when I go to town. It's just got some stuff, if I have to walk home, or whatever it is, or if I break down, get a flat tire, this just has some stuff in it. And this was a backpack that I did on my transition from a shoulder bag over to my backpack. So this is a SOG backpack that I got at Sportsman's Warehouse. With it, I added the other stuff, but with it was this black plastic carabiner. So I found these ones on Amazon. They look the same. And so I thought, $10, I'll take a look at it. But this one from my SOG backpack, it's probably difficult to see, but it's got a pretty strong spring. And it was put through two of the MOLLE straps, so it keeps it from flapping around, so that's pretty nice. So I thought, I'd like to have some just to attach different gear to my bags, whatever the case is, just make stuff easy on and off. And so I grabbed those. So I just threw on here on my Camelback Transalp. This is my backpacking backpack when I'm going for a big, day hike, half a day to full day. This is the bag I take. And there's not a lot of, there's no MOLLE straps. There's not a lot of, different straps to kind of put things on where it's, these straps where it's not sliding, or whatever. But there is a loop right here just above the mesh that I just threw this on before I started that video. And because it's already a blue and black backpack with trim, I opted to throw the orange on here. So on my black bags or anything that I want to kind of keep inconspicuous, I'm going to put the black, the coyote, or the green. But it is nice just to have those blue or orange. Almost matches my shirt. But it's nice to have those just, for some bright color, easy to identify kind of thing. To put this in context, I did a video a little while ago about Grim locks. and that is the size difference. So you can kind of see that there. There's a size difference. These Grimlocks are made to strap in right there in the middle and just close. These also have a pretty strong spring on them, but when you look, you know, and you see here, it's a pretty good spring. These things are so light, and it's not like a small carabiner, even a rock climbing quality like Petzl or something like that. They don't weigh very much, so that's not, you know, really the big deal. It's not like you're trying to get a 10-pound sleeping bag down when you're doing an overnighter. They're not terribly heavy, but these springs to me feel like they are going to last for a long time. When I'm getting something that I would call like a keychain quality carabiner, something like that, those springs are gonna kind of wear out. You know, they just do. They're probably made in China. These probably are too, but good spring on them, and so they just feel like, you know, that's gonna be better than going to Walmart and buying you know, kind of some cheap aluminum right there. So I kind of went with those. I like to have stuff kind of around so that I can come up with a reason to use it, and I look and go, oh, I really want, you know, I need another carabiner. I'm gonna go grab it and just put it on there. So for that reason, I did opt for the 15 count on these. They did have them in smaller sizes. There was a really cool green on there that did not come in the color combo I was looking for. I really would have liked to get these in, you know, both the blue and green, you know, whatever. But I did like, with my choice, kind of having the subdued colors for just trying not to be noticed so much, but then kind of having those bright ones for the times when I just don't care. You know, I just like having gear and nerding out on stuff like that, having things like this laying around. I don't have a need for 15 of these yet, but by having these, it's going to allow me to go find a need to attach one to every bag, you know, make sure that they are, you know, just around so I can use them. And for $10, you know, can't beat the price on those. You're looking for, when you're looking at a good quality carabiner for mountain climbing, for rappelling, you know, you're looking at $15 to $20 probably, somewhere in that range. I'm not a rock climber, so I'm just kind of guessing based on prices I've seen. And you know, putting one like that, a Petzl type carabiner on my keychain to kind of have everything on there is kind of overkill. And so something like that works out really well. So I'd love to hear, you know, do you guys use these? Do you use Grimlocks? Do you use something else for attaching gear to your bags and things like that? Or what do you do? I'd love to hear it. And as always, thanks for watching Outdoor Gear and Skills, and we'll see you out there.